So I had the book Just a Minute, A Trickster Tale and Counting Book by Yui Morales. The story is about Grandma Beetle, who gets a knock at the door to see Senor Calavera. And throughout this book, Senor is trying to take Grandma to go do something, but she can't do it until she finishes her tasks. So throughout the book, it lists the numbers of the tasks, 1 through 10 in English, and then in that same page, they do it in Spanish as well. The illustrations in this book were very fun and unique. It was fun reading this book and seeing how the illustrations tie into the Hispanic culture with the colors, characters, how they dressed, and the food that they ate in the story. Not only is this book good for counting, it also is pretty interactive for the students. On every page, there's a little black and white cat that is kind of hidden throughout the story. So I think it'd be fun for the students to have to kind of like find where the cat is, and so it'd be just another way to interact with your students. So this is also a good way to show children of a different culture and then children of Hispanic culture. This is just a good way to include them in their own culture. So my first favorite illustration was this one. I think the colors are so pretty in it and just so bold and vibrant. And I love that she's cutting fruit because I really love fruit, especially pineapple and cantaloupe. And I also love the little look on Grandma's face, her little smirk, and then her trying to like pull away as she's cutting on the fruit. And then there's Senor trying to look at the time again because Grandma's taking too long. And then there's the cat that you can find on every page. And then my second favorite illustration is this one. I've always thought piñatas were really cool. So I thought it was really cool seeing all the different piñatas. And then you can see Grandma right here filling the piñata with candy. And then you can see Senor eating candy. And you can see in this very corner the little cat that gets stuck in the piñata string. So I just love how vibrant all the pages in this book are. And this is what I mean by, so they have 8 in English, and then they also have it in Spanish. So I think it's a cool way for kids to kind of start getting that language, their second language. So when it came to activities, I thought of like a few of them. So one of them, I thought students could color like a sugar skull, like this one. I also really thought this book would be nice to read during Halloween or even like Day of the Dead, just to embrace their culture. Another activity that I thought of was maybe in a history class, depending on where they were learning about. You could find out what language they talked about, and then you could learn 1 through 10 in their language. And then my third activity would be maybe to bring in Hispanic foods that were listed in this book, like tortillas. So I thought that would be another good idea.